Wow, house for sale, Bilisario Heights. Telephone number there. Don't know how much it is. There we go. So we're on my mind, and he's just gone into Mercury Drug. He's going to try and put some money into a machine. They were working here yesterday on the cables. They got it to look good. I think they're up there. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So don't touch the cables when you're in the Philippines because you don't know whether they're still alive. So you have to be very, very careful. All right. So this way they're digging up the road to do the drains, and as you can see, they've put these holes in the ground like this, and then they turn around and come along and they dig up the drains. I don't know what they're going all the way over there for. I don't know that at all. Abuelos is being renovated. If it's going to be Abuelos, I don't know. So all the way up this road, which is Mai to the top by the airport, is being dug out, and they're increasing the size of the drains. But we've had rain over the last 3 days, so where they were working is now filled up with water. And they're going to be going this way because you can see where they've dug the holes in the ground, and it's a bit of a bloody trip hazard for me because some of them are big, some of them are small, but eventually this will come all the way across the entrance to get into Bilisario, and they don't put any walkway to get in. Do you see that? So if you look up there, where is a hole? It's a hole. So yeah, so there we go. There are lots of taxis on the road today. They're all bibbing to pick up a fare from me. We're going to SM today. I wasn't very well yesterday. I had a runny bum, just for your information. So I'd eaten something that wasn't clever. Anyway, this is our taxi. So we're looking for school supplies for Annie today. So they got a great deal on paper in SM supermarket. So we've been down there and we bought 40 pads. Because last year what actually happened, we got halfway through the year and Annie ran out of pads, and we had to go and pay full price when we came to National Bookstore. Today we're in National Bookstore after going to SM, and he's getting highlighters, some cheap pens, and some erasers and some pencils. And this place is absolutely rammed with children and going back to school, and the young Filipinos with they're pushing around these little carts, these little red carts. You see that? I've been run into 3 times. So now I'm just standing here with my big trolley. And there we go, little trolley. Annie's over there somewhere. There must be about 200 people over there, and that Annie doesn't do people, like, she gets very, very claustrophobic. So National Bookstore's great. It knows when the school's going back, and it gets absolutely rammed. So at the moment, the paper, the correction ink, whatever they call it, and some scratch pads and index cards, this cost around 2,000, and this is going to cost around about 1,500. Let's see what happens, Sheree. You can buy books and everything here, buy magazines over the top there, and you can get travel books, travel destinations, but they don't do good travel destinations. They don't do things like Lonely Planet. They turn around and do some anything in the Philippines, but outside internationally, not. So there we go. So there's everybody with their baskets, and there's a little girl. She's picking stuff that she likes, walking back, throw it in the basket. Oh, look at that. Go back again, get another 2. Oh, look at that. Back to school. Anyway, we're going to get a cup of coffee, and I'll catch up with you in a minute, guys. But today, really busy at SM. Saturday, tea and coffee bean. Got my hat back on, no problem at all. So we've got the paper, the erasers, the pencils, the pens, the scratch pad, the index card. Yeah. Got the multicoloured pens. We've got the something 2 pencils, and we're oh,
They don't have brownies coming anymore.
and we're here in the coffee because it's taken us years to buy shopping in for Annie at National Bookstore. How much, Kuya?
I know pop brownies.
They have
No,
cheese
it's okay.
bar.
No cheese bar. No.
Okay.
Just coffee. Just coffee. Just this. No. So I don't have any brownie here in being coffee bean. There we go.
Perrier na lang darling. Change for your...
No. So Annie's trying to get me to have Perrier water. Well, I've already got that at home, so I'll have that at home. So the paper, the pencils and everything like that, how much did it cost? 4,800 peso for Annie's stationery stuff for school. So she was at school yesterday, she had a meeting yesterday, just giving you up today.
We have 5 pesos.
You have 5 peso?
I don't have 5 peso darling.
Okay.
That's okay, no problem at all.
Vlog.
Cash, money.
Kita na, di na siya kita sa mga
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So as soon as you get change out of your pocket, everybody's got their hand in your hand taking the change. It annoys me, that does. As I get older, I get less patient. So anyway, so Annie went to school, so she had a meeting. So she's got a study group that she's part of now, and it was 20 in her class. Now it's 40 because the people that failed their accountancy exams or their accountancy course last year at Antonio and what do they call it, Hutt and Mindanao, have all joined this year to do the final year to strengthen their education and strengthen their accountancy knowledge. So Annie's group, they had to form into groups yesterday, so Annie formed into a group, and Annie doesn't like a lot of people around her, so she's quite introverted in that way. Anyway, so her group was 20 people, so she's not very happy about having 20 people in her group, because she'd rather have 4 or 5 people and then concentrate on the schooling, and that's why we bought the paperwork, the paper, the yellow pads and the scratch pads, because the schools, they charge you for the units but they don't give you anything towards your education. Okay, she's still waiting for her 5th exam result from year 3, even though she's going to summer school this Monday, tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? No, tomorrow's Sunday, so it's Monday. She's going to do online, and then on Tuesday and Wednesday she's going to do synchronization, online that means, and then Thursday and Friday she's going to school, and then on Saturday she's got a review of her work and her finding out what are her strong subjects and what are her poor subjects, and they're going to concentrate on developing her poor subjects to make them stronger. So that's where we are at the moment. Yeah, that's where we are at the moment. So back to school for summer school, and then next week she's going to buy her school uniform, which I did in the vlog the other day, and she's going to buy that. Her friends are buying the school uniform, 1 or 2. But I said to Annie, you need to stop worrying about. She's looking in the bags at the moment because she's telling her friends what she's bought. Yeah, that's what she's doing at the moment. Wait, I'm going to come back. So her friends at school have given her a list because Annie will go out and buy the stuff and supply it at the school because her friends don't want to be running around for paper and stuff like that. So Annie's being tasked with buying the goods because Annie goes out with a foreigner and the foreigner can afford it. Where the Filipinos, Annie calls it a little help. I don't see any Filipinos families doing a little help on the stationery and the books and stuff like that. Anyway, stop whinging, Gary. I bought it, I paid for it, and Annie's got to use it. What? And I try and explain this to Filipino people, and Filipinos, especially Annie. When I go shopping, Annie's looking to find a pen that costs 2 pesos. Well, you can buy a pen that's 2 pesos, but it might not have any ink in it. So it's better to buy a pen that's got ink in it, which is around 12 pesos. But Annie's looking for pens that are cheaper than 12 pesos because she comes from the provinces.
It's the cheapest one I could get, 12 pesos.
There we go. So it's all about cheap, cheap, cheap.
We buy a lot ng my accounting head kicking in.
Yeah. So if your accounting head is kicking in, it's better to buy quality rather than quantity.
If it's only for me, it's okay.
Yeah.
But since it's for 20 people in my group.
Did you hear that? 20 people?
Yeah, in my group.
In Annie's group. Yeah.
Besides, they don't pay anything for it. So they just use the cheapest one as long as it works.
See? 20 people relying on Annie to supply erasers, pencils, pens, paper, scratch card, index cards.
It's a way of motivating them to study only during our boot camp.
It's
No need to run around looking for
it's a way to motivate. I think a big stick. Yeah. Hopefully they'll turn around and supply Annie with some food over the next year. Anyway, we've done the shopping. We got what we got to turn around and do, and we're in SM having a coffee. Sorry, George, but Annie was doing the normal Filipina search out for every good item or cheap item she could find at the Ukay Ukay store in SM Langan National Bookstore. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Take care.